What we would like to be able to do is offer these families the same opportunities that we have to be able to go out and to enjoy their lives with their families for one day.
I started One Day to Remember in 2016. I was working as an oncology nurse at the Hillman Cancer Center, and a patient of mine was a young 39-year-old single mom with metastatic cancer, and we were trying to find something memorable for her to do with her daughter. She was struggling to find quality time that was outside of the cancer center. The goal of One Day to Remember over the next several years is to expand beyond the Pittsburgh region. We are so grateful to be helping the families here, but there are 3 million children in the United States that have a parent with cancer, and so it's our goal to support those children. They need our support. They need a day where they don't have to focus on their parent's illness and they can just enjoy a positive, wonderful day together as a family. So tonight's event is so special because we are recognizing some of the volunteers that have helped us since the beginning and have really continued to help make our organization grow. The first is Laurie Gerber, who I'm so grateful for. She has been checking in with me since the beginning, asking how she can help, asking what she can do to better the organization, and I'm just so grateful for her time and commitment to One Day to Remember.
When I started volunteering for One Day to Remember, I was assisting Rachel in trying to get the word out into the community that this was something that was available to families who met the criteria. And while I felt very fulfilled in some of the things that I accomplished doing that, I decided that I wanted to assist on some outings. And that is where the real impact came. Just being a small part of their outing, but witnessing the family and the joy and the happiness and the excitement that everybody was experiencing on the outing absolutely touched my heart in such a tremendous way.
Dave Hochendoner is a photographer, and we met Dave a few years ago. He started photographing some of our outings, and actually in 2020 he photographed every single outing for us, and we're just so grateful for his talents and his time.
I think, in my personal case, my mom died of cancer, and you just know the emotions you go through. But I was older, we were grown up at that point, but still she was younger than I am now when she died. So it's still, it's an impact to the family, but when you see the young families with young kids, I don't know how you do that as a spouse or as the kids, having one of your parents go away so quickly at such a young age. So to me, that just is very important to be able to do something. And taking pictures, I just enjoy taking pictures. I've done it my whole life, but taking pictures, bring those memories back. Keep those memories of what you did when you were younger or what happened, and so reinforce, especially if you're in that 5 to 15-year-old range. You don't remember everything clearly, but pictures or video and sound can help a whole lot. So I just enjoy pictures, and hopefully people enjoying the photos is what to me brings my joy.
And Francesca Montenegro, Frankie, is so invaluable to us. She's also a member of the United States Bartenders Guild. She co-chaired our annual fundraising event, One Bite One Day, and she's always willing to help, whether it's stuffing packets for our virtual 5K or taking boxes from one place to another in her big truck. We're just so grateful for everything that she does for us.
And in the Bartenders Guild, we have relationships with a lot of vendors, spirit vendors and brand reps. So we try to get things donated. But we're so happy to be able to be a part of it. And after that first year, I knew I wanted to be part of it every year. The testimonials at these are amazing and just so heart-touching. And you just feel good about helping an organization that's helping families in that way.
Both of the outings were so beneficial to me and my family, just to have the time to laugh and smile and have fun and not to worry about, what's going on in your day-to-day life and everything that was going on. Because during the outings, I was still in treatment. So I was nearing the end, but I was still in treatment. So it was just nice to have not 1 but 2 days of just having fun with my family. And because it was so long since we were able to do anything like that for a lot of different reasons. So honestly, like it changed, something shifted after that, because it's like we're happy, we're together, and we're trying to like move forward. So I mean, it was essential for like the healing process, I think.
As far as the outing, it was phenomenal. I don't think I truly appreciated everything at the time, like in the moment. But once we got the book from the photographer, looking back on it, it brought me to tears.
My goal for the outing was to try to see if we plan things well, if we can still go out and do things and make memories, especially with our boys being so young. They're active, they want to go and do. So getting them out to do things is so much better for them. And I wanted to see if there was a way for us to go out and do these activities and how to get people involved, our family and stuff involved to help do that. And I think that event definitely showed us that with decent planning, we can make these things happen, and we can still make memories, and we can make adjustments as needed for Mike and what he's able to do, and still have a fun, great day out. It may not look like what we thought it was going to look like 3 years ago, but it is still fun and enjoyable, and we have some great memories from it.
There's really a community that's been built through One Day to Remember of support. One person will hear about it from another, but also people coming together and recognizing that they're in the same boat. These are young families with young children, and it's a very specific way that their illness has affected them. The needs of a young family are just enormous, and not being able to address it in the way that they want to is a really big deal for parents.
I encourage people that even if a monetary donation isn't something that you're interested in, just following the organization and thinking about like, oh, maybe this would be a cool thing that a family could do. And hey, I think I know someone that runs that company, or hey, I think I might be able to put them in touch with someone that knows how to get them an item for an event to happen, or someone else that has resources. So there's lots of ways. And so I'm always encouraging people to figure out your small part. It doesn't have to be monetarily, but obviously that's great and welcome, but everyone has talents that they can use in different ways.
We could not continue to support our families without all of you and all of the donors that make One Day to Remember possible. We're so grateful for your generosity. And in 2019, it was our biggest year. We did 20 outings. In 2021, we've already received over 40 referrals, and so we need your help to continue. You can make a donation today by going to onedaytoremember.org. If you're a corporation and you'd like to support us, please get in touch with us today. We'd love to discuss any of those options with you. Thank you. This event tonight would not be possible without Bar Marco and the team there. They have been so supportive of One Day to Remember. We initially met them at our One Bite One Day event in 2016, and their support has been so important to us, and we're so grateful for our relationship with them. Their natural wines are so delicious, their food is yummy, and I'm so excited for the next portion of this event.
Well, I am Andrew Hefner. I'm the general manager at Bar Marco. And I first helped with One Day to Remember. I think they did something like when they were still tiny and didn't yet host events, but they came and did a dinner for just a family at our restaurant, probably 7 years ago, it feels like. It could be a little less. But it was before they were even like fully there doing things. And then as they started hosting small events, we would host them, or they did one at Pizza Talio, which was next to our location, and we had a bunch of it overflow into our place because it was busy. And so we got to know Rachel early on, and then just really loved the work and follow up and give her options to do things with us whenever we can, and it's been great. I mean, Bar Marco is a small neighborhood restaurant. We focus on Italian food, we use local produce, we use natural wine as a sort of vessel to get people to be able to be together and have meaningful conversations and memorable times together. For us, we care so much about food and drink, creating a place where you can think about everything else later and just be together. And that's huge in our sort of drive for a restaurant, but that's so much stronger in this kind of setting when you see people getting to do that because it might be one of their last big memories together. It's very meaningful, and it's something we want to just be able to help as much as possible.